I tell people that there's a point you get in your life where you are a bit more audacious than you were before. If you want to make a lot of money trading, you have to be audacious, and nobody's really made it in life doing baby steps. You can't really scale trading a $100 account targeting 30%. So if you know you want those kind of big amount of money, my dear, you need small capital to start, but you need to be audacious to take big lot sizes. That's the only way you can grow. And also, however which way you generate that income from trading is really your business. It's not everybody that will make it in trading. That's the honest truth. What I usually say is get something else that can fetch you money while you actually trade, so that you don't just keep chasing Lambos and you end up buying a Toyota Spider.
Do you think there is a world where people make $1 million a day Forex?
See that statement? It costs laugh. Okay, so my name is Ekunda Oluwatoyosi, and I'm in the finance space.
What do you mean by finance?
Well, okay, just to cut it short. So I trade the Forex market. I missed other things, not just that though. But yeah, I think that should cut it.
That makes sense. So how long have you been trading the Forex market?
Roughly say 8 years. Next year, April, would officially make it 8 years. Yeah.
Oh, you have the exact month?
Yes, April.
That means you intentionally went into Forex, because a lot of people just meet Forex on the way.
No, it's not something that I just came. I entered. I knew what I was doing, and yes, it was properly planned. I mean, yes, it was properly planned.
Say, for example, you didn't make it in Forex. Which direction do you think your life would have taken if it was not Forex?
Okay, so if it wasn't Forex trading, one of the things that, I mean, to be what I studied in school, which would be surveying. But I mean, it's not like I'm not still gonna try to explore that part of me, but like that would be what I'll be doing like full time. You know, into landed properties and all, like full time.
So the space kind of seems saturated right now. Everybody seems to be trading Forex.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think? Is everybody actually trading Forex, or is there something going on there that you guys are not telling us?
I mean, in all honesty, okay, this video will be uploaded live. Okay, so I mean, everybody has what works for them. That's one thing that I personally believe that I've come to terms with. You know, I mean, we have people that are traders, we have people that are also like content creators. We have a long list of them. So for me, it's not everybody that will make it in trading. That's the honest truth. So what I usually say is get something else that can fetch you money while you actually trade, so that you don't just keep chasing Lambos and you don't end up buying a Toyota Spider. I mean, make your dreams realistic enough, yeah. So if you are trading, have a plan. Why are you really in the space? Why are you doing what you're doing? Most people don't have a why. So,
because I mean, everybody say you can't get rich trading a 0.01.
Yes.
So how did you mentally move from trading a 0.01 to now you can confidently take 10 lot size on a single position and you're okay with it? How did you? What was that mental switch for you?
Okay, so for me, I think first off is that there's something called a scaling process. Like scaling process means, okay, you know that, okay, at a certain point in time, you are going to be using a particular lot size, right? And that particular lot size would only come when you have a capital increase. So for me was, I had a strategy, right? Like a strategy that works for me, which is like, okay, I have a system that I was already using to trade that gave me consistent profit. So if, for instance, now you have like a system that works for you, now that system, right, gives you consistent wins. So you're supposed to judge your average that, okay, on an average, okay, this is the amount of profit that I would make potentially on a certain trade. So next thing that I did was, you know, get capital. I get capital in the sense, I'm not going to tell you is it what they call grass to grace story or something. So I had friends that had equity. So one of the things that I did was, okay, I showed them that, okay, yo, guys, see if I could successfully grow a 100 USD account to like 1,000, if I could go maybe like $1,000. I mean, and this is far back, as if we check far back, I mean, for those that have been in the space for like a while and genuinely, I mean, know me, I mean, talking about people that know me, if you check far back at 2023 and all, yeah, there have been case scenarios where we've done this over and over and over again, like growing accounts. That doesn't mean you don't have losses. It just means that, okay, on an average, even in the community too, we say that on an average, you know that, okay, 70% of the time, 60-something% of the time, 75% of the time, you are profitable, right? So you leverage on your risk to reward ratio and your winning rate. So I told them, I'm like, yo, guys, see, if we're able to grow an account from this amount to this amount, now imagine what we can do with like bigger equity. So fortunately, I'm not going to mention that my friend is in Canada. So so with that, you know, we were able to like, you know, get good equity from like 5K, 10K, 15K. And one of the other things that also helped me was prop firms. So I was trading a prop firm with an equity of like, I think 200,000. So trading, I think then it was MFF. So trading an account with like 200K gave me, the opportunity to be able to use 10 lot sizes. And then first thing was the strategy that I used, the system that I adopted. And with that, I had like more confidence to say, okay, we can work with so capital. And yeah, so cutting capital from friends, and from there, the rest is history.
A lot of people, like I said earlier, have heard you, have seen you, but it looks like there's no background of you because on the internet I can't find
No
those
throwbacks.
no throwbacks and all
They
of
are,
that.
they are in the archives.
So are you choosing not to share them for a reason?
I mean, I have like a whole lot of people like in my life that I even say it every time, people that are close to me. I have a whole lot of people in my life that they love to always talk about like their throwbacks or the things that have happened to them, or this is how they started and all. For some of us, like me in particular, this is me saying it on publicly here, guys. I don't enjoy talking about it. Like, I mean, people see it as a flex, as an opportunity to. I mean, it works for everybody. I mean, to the best, but I mean, I don't enjoy it. I'm trying to slowly enter into that era, but I don't enjoy.
Are you ashamed of your throwbacks?
No. See, it's not like I'm ashamed. Crazy parties. I don't even have a throwback to be ashamed of. For even this, I'll even show you some throwbacks. But I mean, it's just.
You're not showing me. We'll share it.
Okay, I'll share with you guys. You guys will see some. You'll be shocked. But I mean, so for me, I just feel like locking, putting the work. Your throwback is irrelevant to the things that you're doing at the moment. So that's what I live in. So I live in, we working currently. What do we have to do? How can people benefit from what we have going on? What can we do to, ensure that we're better as a community, as a person, the world at large. So I nobody care about your throwback,
I mean, there is a popular statement you usually use on your community, layering.
Oh yeah.
So what's the idea of that whole layering and whatever?
Okay, so
how does that help?
Okay, so layering, I said it then that 0.01 will not change your life. And that I said it in the interview that if you want to do big things, you need to look at things from a broader perspective. And you need to be bold and audacious to take risks.
Oh, I know that video.
Now, that video brought a lot of shouts here and there, yada, yada, yada. But I mean, it is what it is. So that's what I was saying. So layering, right, is you taking trades at, multiple entries per time. Now, let me just give you guys a glimpse. So for instance, now you can say that, okay, you know that the overall bias for, let's say, gold can be buys. Now, maybe you've seen it that, okay, you know that gold can potentially do 500 pips. Now, layering is you finding zones or areas, right, that you can get that buys from and also get the buy continuation from, which means there is an area where the buy started from, which you can get, and there's now a zones that can signify continuation of that buy all the way to that area that you're feeling is a final TP region. So what you do is you will layer, which means you will enter those trades at those zones, right? Then you can throw stop. I'm not going to tell you my strategy, so this one I don't even talk too much. So you can throw stop, whatever way works for you. But layering is you taking trades at multiple entries, going towards a particular direction or an overall bias where you feel market said this. What I just say right now costs a lot, but it's okay. It made me say it, so it is what it is.
Okay. Now that you've mentioned it, right? Do you have, because I mean it looks like everybody in Forex have a community. Do you have like a community where, I'm not saying paid now because now, do you have like a community where you guide people and to like maybe figure out if they want to do Forex or not? Do you have like a free community? Let me just put it out.
Yeah, so basically, we have about 3 communities that are free, but the one that is like a public channel is we have about 7,000 subscribers on it. It's on Telegram. So the community on Telegram, I'm going to like drop the link in the bio. So the community is on Telegram, so you can crazily we send trades there every day, at least once a day. But then we have like another channel where you can join and all. But all of the details basically will be in the channel. But yeah, we do have a free community.
So there's space for that. So would you advise somebody that is just starting their life to look into trading? And now, when I say starting their life, I really mean starting their life. No direction, no capital, no money. know nothing.
Mm.
Would you advise that person to get into trading?
Okay, so I'm not gonna advise such. Why? Because your journey is really, really going to be hard. It's not like as if you won't survive. You would, but your journey is going to be extremely hard. This is me being very honest, guys. Your journey is going to be. It's not like as if you won't survive. Oh. It will take you years, and also your journey. I mean, it might take you years. I don't say it will, because everybody's journey differs. But I'm of the opinion that trading can be a bit easier for you when you have something going on for yourself initially. Does that make sense? Like, for instance, now maybe you have something that you were doing before that was fetching you money, and then you now jump into trade. It might not make sense to you now, but it would make sense to you eventually. So if you have something that was fetching you money before, and then you jump into trading, it reduces the pressure and the expectations. Most people's problem is the expectation behind trading. So they can say, oh, I'm going to start Forex now. Once I start Forex today, I'm going to make some amount of money. It's the expectation that is behind it that is a problem. If you have something that was fetching you money before, it might not be so much money, but at least enough for you to feed while you now keep pushing your trading dream. And trust me, just eventually around the corner, you will get paid. It's just a question of when.
Somebody made the statement. He said, traders don't run the Forex trading industry in Nigeria, the influencers do. What's your response to that?
All right, guys, I want you to be extremely logical. Just sit down, relax, and be logical. Do you realize that we are all a product of influence? All of us are a product of influence. Now, let me give you a quick example. Now, would you really think about it logically? Do you know that there are times where your parents, for instance, wanted to like make decisions and you hear, oh, they heard from so person. Funny, yeah. Sometimes your parents will even say they heard it from the radio, or they heard it from so person, or they heard it from so. Hearing it and being convinced is influence. They've influenced you to do it. Somebody else have influenced you to take action, or somebody has influenced you to decide. So in the trading space, even we have a lot of celebrities that also tell their community members, okay, do this or take action with this or do this or yada 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 whatever. That is, they influence you because you follow them, you listen to what they have to say. So sort of that is also such a form of influence. So for me, I go to say that if you have somebody that you look up to and you follow, right? Just make sure that that person that is being of influence to you, either conscious influence or subconscious influence, just make sure that that person is somebody that is worth emulating.
So where are we?
So this is my new space, basically. So this is the parlor. So as you guys can see, there's really nothing here yet. So I think they cleaned it like a day ago or so. So
They cleaned it.
yeah, they cleaned it.
Why are you building a new space though?
I mean,
Is there what you
we need somewhere bigger. Come on, let me show you guys the workstation. So this is the, as you guys can see. So I already got the chair and the table. So I mean, this is the one that adjusts the whole paparazzi thingy. So this is the keyboard. This is the monitor. My laptop is with me. So this is the laptop stand, and I can't remember what this one is, but I know it's one of the things that we're also using here. So this,
the quick question is going to be, does this make any difference
in the trading.
journey?
I mean, for me, I think it's a level of upgrade, if you ask me. So I would be able to judge the difference when we start using this officially, but I'm believing that it should. I mean, you have a space where you can basically work, give you more focus, more like a mini office for you, secludes you from the whole noise and the whole, oh, you're sitting on your bed and you're trading. So, I mean, you can't sit on your bed and still trade, but this one looks like an official setting kind of thing. So there's going to be a whole lot here. YouTube, and live trading, and the whole long list of other things. And also, so this is obviously where you can set up like a shoe rack, right? So put the stem stickers,
So is it going to be strictly studio, or this is going to also be a room?
I haven't decided yet, but for now, this is like a studio. Where we'll basically be doing like the work and everything. Yeah, so let me show you the other one.
And you're doing this after 9 years of trading?
I mean, after 8 years of trading, guys.
8 years of trading.
After 8 years of trading, right? I had a workstation before when I was staying with like my mom, right? And it was a mini one, just like a wooden chair, like the chair I was sitting on. Maybe I'll show you guys a picture. It was always still shaky. and I had like my HP laptop. I mean, after 8 years, I can now say that I'm able to set this up. So this is not to say that your journey might take 8 years, but this is just to say that I'm a strong believer that beautiful things take time, and I'm a living testimony to that.
I mean, that's actually a very, very strong statement. Is there a reason why you are intentionally upgrading your standard of living? Because with this new space, obviously cost of living is going to go up. Your rent is now different. Your fuel diesel money is now different.
Yes.
Maintaining, furnishing the house is now more pricey and all of that. Is there psychologically, is there something it does for you as a person, upgrading your standard of living?
I mean, now one very important thing is I don't think you get to. I think getting to a certain phase, right, is very, very important that you don't stay in certain environments because obviously, aside from the resources that you have, it's very important to protect yourself. So, if you make, I'm not saying I did, but I'm just giving you as an example. If you make $1 million today, there are some settings that you shouldn't be found. Not because, oh, the $1 million is a big deal or you're not proud or arrogant, but because the the you that made the $1 million should be protected at all costs. Does that make sense? So, I mean, you that made $1 million can potentially make more, provided you made it legally. So all you have to do is now you have a blueprint. So for me, getting like a bigger space, right, was needed. Why? Because obviously it's bigger, and I do need like a bigger space. One, two. Now, like I have a workstation of my own, which I've honestly been wanting for like a while, but I did not jump to doing it even when I could do it like a long time ago. I waited, for me to be able to say that okay, I can do it 10 times over, again and again and again. So now I know that okay, yes, it makes sense for me to do it. So yeah, I mean
I mean,
that's
now that we're on the money topic, what would you say is the most amount of money you've made on a single trade? Don't run away from that question.
I get asked that question every time, and I always shy away from that conversation. Every single time I get asked that question. I mean, I don't. I'm on a single trade, right?
Yes.
Maybe 15,000 or 20K. I genuinely can't recall. Like 20K.
Okay. So not a day on a single trade.
Yes, on a single
Because I've seen
position.
you do more than that in a day.
Yes, on a single position. I mean, okay, I cannot disclose some things, but we're grateful.
Do you think there is a world where people make $1 million a day in Forex?
See that statement? It costs laugh.
Him out.
Okay, so if you make $1 million a day, I don't think you'll be online. Let's start with that first, but it's okay. So $1 million is
1.5 billion.
a day, my brother. Not even a month.
And you live in Nigeria.
Let's start with that because that's technically going to be like let's even say you trade 5 days, which is like you now have like 20. That's the 24 trading weeks, 5 days a week. That's technically you're trading 20 days, which is like $20 million a month. That's like $240 million a year. I don't think you'll be online. What do you find for you? For people where they make less than 2K, they follow them, they argue. Never.
So if you have like a final advice to give anybody getting into the Forex space today, what would it be?
Okay, so I think the advice would be you need to have a plan as to why like you really want to be in the trading space. So have a plan, get like a proper mentor, get somebody that genuinely wants to see you grow and scale, and then get somebody that you people's vision align. So once you can do something like that, at the end of the day, also like have a strategy or a system behind what you're doing. I think you should be good. So have a mentor, have a plan, ask yourself why you're really here, and in as much as you're making a lot of money, make sure that you actually save a lot of money too.
So how will you know that your vision align with this person? Because right now, what most people use to pick their mentor is who is making the most money or who have the best car. How will you know this person is genuine and this person is real?
Okay, so I think the best way for you to be able to do that would be see, the thing is, you genuinely cannot know deep into somebody's life if you've not gotten close to them. But at least what they portray on the internet or however way you met them can give you a glimpse of the person that they are. So you just need to ask yourself, okay, if you are the kind of person that you love people that are as goal oriented as yourself, or people that they seem to be vision people, people that have long term plan. You also get a mentor that always talks things about, okay, what's your 1 year plan, what's your 2 year plan, what's your 3 year plan, why are you really in the space, what are you able to achieve, within like 1 year, 2 year, three. So at the end of the day, the things that you like about yourself or the things that you think you would love about yourself, try to look at it in somebody like the life that you want is somebody already living that life. I mean, somebody's really living that life. You can attest to the fact that yes, the person is genuinely living that life, and you can up on the moving train with them. All right, guys. So this is to say that my team came up with these questions, and they felt like these are the questions that you guys might probably want to ask, and they put up a very nice question, and I've answered every one of them. So this is me saying that I hope you found this very interesting. I hope you loved it, and also, guys, don't forget to subscribe, share the video to as many people as you can for them to watch. And also, make sure that you follow all of the link in the description below. So we have like a free community where you can actually get to trade with us every single day, right? And also we do like weekly analysis, things that can basically help you to grow as a trader, even if you're a newbie. So just follow the description. Just follow the description in the caption below. And as I always say, you're welcome to the less than 1%. Lastly, we're going to be recording a lot of. I mean, I've been on and off the space for a bit, but now I'm taking it very serious. So we'll be shooting like a lot of contents, moving from like the new year, and also you guys will be seeing a lot of that. So thank you guys. Bye.